Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Jin. Today I'll be checking out Death Note episode 8. So guys, in the last episode, Naomi died and apparently light won't be caught for now. So, I mean, Elle is getting closer because the investigation is being done a different way now. They're keeping everything kind of like not kinda, it's way more secretive and to themselves, and they're being careful. So I'm expecting that maybe soon they'll be able to catch light. And yeah, but I'm so sad about Naomi. I was rooting for her. I thought she would survive. I mean, I thought she was smarter than even her fiance. So I don't know why she ended up giving her, well, I did say a few things as to why she gave up her ID. It's because of the feelings thing. I mean, light got into her head, and then it was, easy after that to get her ID because she really wanted to join the task force to find her fiance's killer. And I guess that's what happened. And yeah, there's no coming back from it. There's nothing we can do. She's just not with us anymore, apparently. So I'm just gonna get into this reaction. Make sure you smash the like button if you're seeing this and subscribe also. And also thanks to those who are subscribing to this channel, who are liking, commenting, watching my videos to the end. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you guys. And my face is a bit swollen today because I got stung by a wasp. So as you can see, it's a bit swollen. It looks kind of strange. So that's the reason, just letting you guys know. And yeah, let's get right into it, guys. Okay.
That was footage from surveillance cameras at the station. The death of one of the FBI agents is captured on here.
Let's see the following scenes again. Ray Penber passing the ticket gate on his way in, then him boarding the train, and finally the part where he dies on the platform.
Oh,
Is he eating ice cream?
So based on the records I have here, Ray Penber comes through the west entrance of Shinjuku Station at 3:11 p.m. Then at 3:13 he boards a train on the Yamanote line. Oh, thank you very much, Watari.
But at least they're going over what Ray did.
4:42 p.m. he exits the train at Tokyo Station and dies on the platform.
It's quite strange, don't you think?
I'm sorry, what do you find strange?
Yeah, what is it? Did you notice something?
How does he bite it like that with his
Ray
teeth?
Penber got on the train, and then an hour and a half later he got off and died on the platform. But the Yamanote line only takes an hour to complete its circuit. And more importantly, there's the envelope. He's holding what looks like an envelope when he passes through the ticket gate.
Huh? You're right. It's there under his arm. But in the footage right before his death, it's gone.
Yes. Because it was left on the train.
And if you watch closely at the very end here, it seems like he's straining to look inside the train before the doors close. You can see right here.
If that's the case, do you think it could mean something?
Wouldn't it be interesting if Kira was on that train?
Yes.
Well, maybe he was counting on us to make that assumption and figured he could get away with such a bold move.
So nice they're eating ice cream together.
Writing criminals' names in the death note for 4 days straight. So what are you trying to prove? I don't see the point in writing these names weeks in advance. I've never seen the death note used like this.
Consider it insurance. Suppose the son of the detective superintendent of the NPA was hospitalized. If criminals stopped dying at the same time, it wouldn't be difficult to connect the two.
So that's what this is.
You sure that I can use any date as long as it's before the end of a person's predetermined lifespan?
Well, I can't guarantee it because we Shinigami don't normally work that way.
I really can't count on the camera. You got that?
You can't.
Yes?
You'll have to figure this out on your
Please
own.
hold for a moment. Ryuzaki, it's Yukita at the NPA.
Matsuda, it's okay for you to turn on your cell phone now. Actually, please turn it on right away.
Sure.
Yes, this is Suzuki, head of Kira's
He
investigation.
was just sworn to answer it. Oh no. Yes.
So That's her. She's from the Los Angeles baby murder case. That's right. She was working under me.
And she's now dead.
Well, apparently she's been missing since the day after her fiancé died.
Wow.
No, the Naomi Misara I knew was strong. Not to mention she was also an excellent FBI agent.
Yes, she was. Exactly.
It's possible that she may have found a lead. If that's the case, did Kira manage to get to her first?
Yes, he did. Please figure it out. Oh.
Very well. Who are these two individuals?
Yeah, oh no, you can't tell him.
Deputy Director Kitamura, along with Detective Superintendent Yagami and their...
Yes, you.
At this stage, I'd like to place wiretaps and surveillance cameras in both households.
I have to make sure there's no evidence left on this computer. Just
Oh
in
no,
case
he's
someone
wiping the
noticed it.
computer.
Surveillance cameras? Ryuzaki?
I don't see how you could even consider this. If this got out, we'd have a civil rights scandal on our hands. We'd all lose our jobs.
You told me you'd be willing to risk your lives for this investigation, but you wouldn't risk your jobs?
Seriously? I'm sorry, but it's not worth the risk.
No. Of all the people we've investigated so far, not one of them seemed even the least bit suspicious. I don't have to tell you how offended I am to learn my family is under suspicion.
Yes.
Having said that, just go ahead with it.
Wow, he
And make
really
sure
wants
you
to catch
install them
Kira.
everywhere. I don't want any blind spots in the house, and that includes the bathroom.
Thank you very much. That was my intention.
Come on, Chief. You don't have to agree to this.
Yes, he's right.
So they're
Think about
gonna
your
tap
family. You have a
their
wife and
houses?
daughter.
Yes, I'm well aware of that fact. Now I suggest you keep quiet.
Yes, leave him be. He's the chief, you know.
As
Wow.
a courtesy to the chief and his family, only he and I will conduct surveillance of their home. Watari, how long will it take to prepare the wiretaps and cameras we need?
Oh my gosh,
Well,
wiretaps
starting
and
tomorrow, I can
cameras.
set them up at any time, provided we know when both houses will be empty.
They're gonna be watching Light.
What?
I hope he doesn't
It's home
know.
yet.
I don't want him to find out. Yes, it's already there.
I'm home.
The house is tapped. Oh my gosh. This is so intrusive. Like, it's illegal to do this. But they have no choice, do they? He noticed
How's it
something.
going? I don't think anyone else is in the house right now. Do you want to play some video games? Come on, it's been a while. You listening?
Even Ryuk wants to play video games. Wow, that's
Hey,
cool.
Light.
He's ignoring him. Is he realizing that the house is
I can't
tapped?
believe it. I never knew he went to such great lengths. What could he be hiding in there that he doesn't want anyone else to see?
For a 17-year-old kid, I wouldn't say this kind of behavior is particularly abnormal.
Of course it
At
is.
this age, I did strange things too. Have you ever talked to your son about the investigation?
Of course not. I've never once...
What? Of course you've done it.
To my
Don't
family.
lie. Or do you not
Besides,
remember?
I don't get to see them too often these days, and
Usually as soon as I get home, all I can do is...
You did speak to Light about it. Why is he not remembering?
Light, don't ignore me when I'm talking to you or I'll get mad.
Doesn't look like these clothes have been bugged.
Wow.
We're safe. Listen to me. There's a very strong possibility that there are wiretaps and maybe surveillance cameras hidden throughout my house.
Oh my
Really?
gosh. He
But that
realized
doesn't mean
immediately.
But whenever I close the door, I adjust it slightly. Instead of letting it sit horizontally, I lower it by about 5 millimeters. When I get home and I try to open the door, if the handle is all the way up, I can be fairly certain that someone was in my room.
Whoa. He's a
It
psychopath.
doesn't tell me if my door was actually opened. So I put a mechanical pencil lead in place as well.
So what do you do with it?
It goes on the hinge.
After I close the door, I take the pencil lead and rest it on the hinge in such a way that it will break if the door happens to be open anyway.
Wow.
Out myself when I get back home. When I got home from school today, I noticed that the pencil lead was broken.
Now that you mention it, I do remember that.
First the door handle, then the lead. I know someone was in there today.
Oh my gosh. He's a real psychopath. Because how do you pay attention to so many details?
What's this all about? Are you buying a book about wiretaps and surveillance so you can figure this mess out?
By the way, Ryuk, what about your apples?
Apples? That's right, surveillance cameras. Once the apple's in my mouth, no one can see it. But while I'm holding it, it looks like it's floating.
I thought
Yes.
so. You told me that Shinigami can't die, so I guess it won't kill you to stop eating apples for a while.
No, he needs his apples.
I never told you this, but apples are to me what cigarettes and alcohol are to humans. You seem to have said
Yes, he's addicted.
withdrawal symptoms.
Oh yeah? What kind of symptoms?
My body gets all twisted. I do handstands. It's not pretty.
Unfortunately, I already gave Elle the hint that Shinigami love apples, so I just can't afford to take the risk.
Oh yeah, you did that. It's
It's so
backfiring.
important for you to eat apples. You'll have to find out where all the cameras are hidden. If you're lucky, you might find a blind spot where you can eat them without being seen.
But what if there aren't any blind spots? I mean, usually there is, but still. I think they were trying to avoid that. I think Elle was trying to avoid the blind spots thing. Who is that?
Oh, I have to find the cameras.
I can't believe my son is looking at those magazines.
It's normal for a 17-year-old.
He's being fake.
It's too obvious. The only reason he didn't want anyone in his room was because he had his magazines. That's what he wants us to think.
Hey, that's my son
Yes.
you're talking about. Are you honestly telling me that you suspect him?
I
course.
do suspect him.
So they really put cameras in here. They must have bugged the place as well. This must be Elle's idea.
Which means they narrowed down their list of suspects.
They did.
It'll be okay. Luckily, I prepared for this kind of situation.
Oh, light.
His father literally thinks he cares about those magazines.
I love you. Always.
Hideki Ryuga! I swear he's perfect! Although no one in my class is
She's
like that.
crushing hard.
Hello, Mr. Aizawa. Are the Kitamuras watching television now?
Yes. It's Channel 4.
Watari, please contact the broadcasters and tell them to play our message.
Very well. Understood.
That's right. My parents met
Huh?
George Martin.
What's this? ICPO? They're saying that in response to the Kira murders, Interpol has decided to dispatch a force of 1,500 investigators to Japan. The investigators were drawn
they're
from the
doing the
law
lie.
enforcement agencies of its member nations.
They're trying to fool him.
1,500 investigators?
It's obvious they're just trying to evoke reaction from me.
Exactly.
No, this is the exact same trick he used last time.
Oh no, he's seen right through it.
If you ask me, this is nothing more than a desperate attempt to shock Kira in the hopes that he'll reveal himself someday.
So isn't he exposing himself? Talking all this?
Your son's clever, isn't he?
Yes,
well,
he is.
Yes.
Thanks for dinner, Mom.
You're eating a bag of chips?
It's a late night snack for Spider.
His sister, though.
There sure are a lot of cameras in this room. I counted 64 in total.
Whoa.
Judging by the number of cameras he's planted, he's planning to make a decision within a short period of time.
Any normal person would slip under these circumstances. But it won't be that easy with me now.
Oh
This
no.
is the closest you can get.
What's he planning?
I've set things up so that criminals will continue to die over the next 3 weeks. But Elle is aware by now that Kira can control the times of death of his victims. Therefore, to avoid suspicion, Elle needs to see that criminals whose names are being broadcast continue to die while I have no access to that information.
Oh. Oh no. What's happening to Ryuk? Is he actually getting withdrawals?
With Ryuk's information and my preparations, I can continue to kill
Criminals whose names are broadcast on the news while masquerading as a typical high school student studying for his entrance exam.
Just watch me, El. I'll solve
So that's what
equations
he
with my
wanted the
right
chips
hand
back
and
for.
right.
Oh my gosh. He's still doing it.
And eat it.
Take a potato chip and eat it.
After dinner, your son just goes back to studying without turning on the TV or his computer?
It's because the entrance exams are 5 days away.
Come on, Elle. I need you to figure it out.
I should have no knowledge of will die of a heart attack in 40 seconds. And the witness to my alibi is El himself.
Ryuzaki,
Yes, what is it, Watari?
a few minutes ago, a bank clerk being questioned on suspicion of embezzlement and a purse snatcher being held in a detention center were broadcast on the news. They both just died of sudden, inexplicable heart attacks.
It's him again.
While all that was happening at your home, your wife and daughter were watching television. Your son's done nothing but study. Kira needs a name and a face. Without those, he can't kill. So I suppose anyone who didn't watch the news can't be Kira, right?
You said it yourself. That means my family has been cleared.
It doesn't make sense that Kira would kill two petty criminals right after their identities were broadcast.
Oh?
I know it's only the first day after the cameras were installed, but the Yagami household seems almost too innocent to me.
Wow. You're right, Elle. He should still keep watching.
What a pain.
What are you talking about? You usually say there's no need to remind me, Mom.
Oh. He's pretending, that's why.
But didn't that mini LCD TV cost you $400?
And he threw it away just now. Wow. He made sure to watch that it went into the garbage. I can't believe him. Did Ryuk say he paid $400 for it just now? Yeah, he did. The mini TV thing, and he just threw it in the trash because, yeah, he's really working hard to keep his cover. But hey, Elle is getting closer and closer, so it's going to happen. I believe in Elle. And he's so smart. He's like, you know, your house looks too innocent. Still. He should keep watching. He's going to figure it out. And this episode was good. I'm glad that Elle actually zeroed in and was investigating Ray's, you know, actions before his death and checked the surveillance cameras to see what happened to him before he died and noticed a few clues. And yeah, he's getting closer. It's really good that he is getting closer and closer. And I'm proud of Light's father too, to actually allow the surveillance cameras and the wiretaps in his house. I mean, because that's literally invading the privacy of your family and they don't even know that it's there. Only Light knows because he's so smart. And he actually operates like a psychopath because the way he, you know, but obviously he would have to do that because he's doing something that he isn't supposed to be doing. He has the death note and he's been doing the killing, so he has to cover his tracks. So him putting the pencil thing to do that, to know when someone goes into his room, that makes a lot of sense because he knows what he's doing. But yeah, that's actually psychopath behavior. Because even so, like doing all that, well, I guess it's because he knows what he's up against as well. He knows that he's up against Elle, and Elle is super smart like he is. So yeah, but still psychopath behavior, because how can you not slip up? How are you so perfect with all those details? He's paying attention to all the details to the T while doing good at school. Like, he's definitely a certified psychopath. Yeah. But yeah, guys, that's really the end of it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching to the end with me. If you enjoyed this reaction, smash the like button, subscribe, turn on post notifications so that you can see when I post, and join the journey. And the full uncut reaction will be on Patreon. The link will be in the description below, and you'll have to sync your copy of Death Note with my reaction. Yeah. Bye.